There's really, anything can go into a business contract, anything can go into it, but there's 5, I think, very, very important things that most people don't think about when they're selling their business. And they are the non-compete agreement. So the buyer of your business, your Amazon business, will want you to sign a non-compete for your business. And of course, you should sign a non-compete, but their goal is to try and stop you selling anything at all on Amazon ever again. That's their goal. And your goal is to have something much more narrowly defined, like, okay, I sold skincare. Now I'm not allowed to sell skincare in that specific category for 5 years. That's my non-compete. 5 years, I can't sell skincare in that category. So that means things like I can't sell vitamin C serum, for instance. It doesn't mean I can't sell any skincare, but my specific product categories, I can't sell in those categories, okay? So your job, make your non-compete as tight as possible. Their job as the buyer, if you're going to buy something, try and stop them selling on Amazon at all, okay? That's the first thing. 5 years is fair. For 3 to 5 years is fair for a non-compete. Second thing is something called an earn-out. An earn-out is, hey, Mr. Buyer, this business is awesome. It does, 1.5 million a year, and it's been doing that forever. And so it's worth $4.5 million of your lovely money. Okay. And so that's your message to the buyer. The buyer says, bullshit. That's not true. I don't believe you. And so you have to come to a point somewhere in the middle of that. And the way that you arrive at the point is you have something called an earn-out. And all an earn-out means is, I'm telling you the truth about this business. And so let's put an earn-out in place. You can buy the business, but not pay for all of it. So you can withhold some of the money for the business. And if after a year, it's clear that I lied, then you don't actually pay me the remainder of the money that I am owed. If, however, you see that actually Neil told the truth, then I've earned my money and now you finish paying for the business, okay? That's what an earn-out is in basics. And of course, what that means is you, as the seller, want your earn-out to be as low as possible, and the buyer wants it to be as high as possible. So the buyer would want me to only accept half of my money now, and then the other half is contingent upon the business hitting some predefined targets that I said it would hit. Clearly, that's not good for me, but you've got to put something in there. And so less is best. And I'm still on an earn-out now, for instance. So I had a 20% earn-out for my business, which means that it has to hit certain targets that I said it would, which is dangerous. But given that it does, I get the remainder of my money, okay? Talking of money, cash is king. You want to get as much cash as possible for the business. I had people wanting to swap me businesses. Yeah, I'm going to talk about that in a second. I had people wanting to swap me things for the business. I had other people wanting to give me shares in the new entity. So they were rolling up businesses. And one of mine was one of them. And they wanted to give me shares in this new, bigger entity. I didn't want that. I wanted cash out of it. You want to get as much cash as possible, 70 to 80%, absolutely what you want to get out. And then the rest is on your earn-out, okay? Your earn-out itself. So as Katrina says, what happens if they screw up the business? So it is very, very common, happens heaps, for the buyer of a business to screw it up. They often will. So for instance, I sold my business brokerage that I had. I sold it to a big multinational business brokerage who looked at my marketing, which was basically England sucks, move to Australia, very, very in your face sort of marketing. They looked at that and said, it's really unprofessional. Let's make it much more professional, okay? And actually what ended up doing, they killed all the branding and the business stopped working, okay? Luckily I was out, so, whatever. But that happens heaps. People come in, they change things, they don't understand what made the business successful in the first place, and therefore they screw it all up. So it does happen, okay? So that's why another clause that you want to put in is give us a guarantee, some sort of guarantee. Typically it's property for the earn out amount that you owe to me. So if you've got an earn out, and you will have, then you want to put that amount of money linked to a personal guarantee from them for some property that they own to make sure that you get it. And then if they screw the business up, you still get paid. You still get paid, okay? Last thing that I put in place, which was really, really important, is a very, very specific training schedule. Like you have to, of course, spend some time teaching people how to run your business, and you have to make yourself available for that, but you don't want it super loosey-goosey. You say, I'm going to be around for 3 months and I'll train you, and here's what the training will look like. It will look like once a week we'll get together. This is what I had. Once a week we get together and we discuss the business, what's going on. During the week, you can contact me via telephone, but we get on a webinar once a week and I'll take you through some things and make sure that you know what you're doing. And for 3 months, and then after that 3 months, it was done, okay? Trainings, emails, texts, calls, super, super specific. The more specific, the better. The more specific, the better. Okay? That was a video from my regular Monday night Q&A session with the members of the Aussie Online Entrepreneurs. We are a community of over 2,500 people and growing. We're the fastest growing community of e-commerce entrepreneurs right now, with sales, by the way, of over $50 million. If you would like to find out more about what we do and also come and join us, get yourself off to www.aussieonlineentrepreneurs.com.au. The link for that is in the description, and I will see you on the next video. Until then, bye for now.